I left Kiev before war started.
Because like I had a tour, I had a project here in Netherlands. So in the beginning it was hard because we had almost everyday performances every night. And knowing what happened in my hometown, in my home country, and knowing that like there is my family and I need to somehow protect them, evacuate them, organize this evacuation for them, and at the same time to perform here, it was hard.
First 2 months with another guys, we protect Kiev, and very important in the beginning of war, we protect capital. And then I can go back on stage to do my job. But ballet and for all another things, being very behind, and you not think about nothing. You just think about your family. How is it Jane? How is Misha? And I then later come here in Italy.
Тут їх немає?
Да.
Це не торт на піділля?
I only one man in my family, so I need to figure out some things in my family. And I have sick grandfather, very sick. And from here I can help a little bit for him to keep sending money for my mom. Because if something happens with me, who care about Jane, about Misha, about my grandfather. Unfortunately now, if somebody die, somebody without legs, without hands, and nobody care about family.
In February, with this terrible news, the whole life stopped at the moment. Suddenly to leave all this, just to have one suitcase with warm things with us, with one pair of jeans and some blankets and hot water, not to freeze on the road. That was the circumstances, yeah?
Wie war's?
Ja, schwierig. 6 Stunden.
Na, servus. 6 Stunden, das ist schon viel.
But still, we were staying in Ukraine the first week. And then our son, he was maybe the most reasonable and maybe the most logical at the moment. And he said, let's move to Vienna, where we have our apartment. But can you imagine? It even came to our minds to do that. Because we built everything for us in Ukraine. Even my husband, Alfred, who is Austrian, he decided to stay with me, with our son, at the end in Ukraine and to serve this country.
Okay. Und hast du schon die Aufgaben bekommen, oder?
Für morgen?
Ja.
Nicht viel. Also
Na gut,
Mathematik, sonst nichts.
dann gehen wir in den Park.
Okay.
Gut, mach mal.
It's not my decision, actually. I wouldn't have never done that. I had to do like that. Because if you have on a scale family or a job, for me there was no other option. Family.
When I walk in this beautiful place, he's remind me about Kiev, because Kiev is very old city with big history, and this place too very old. So it's not every city can give this. Buongiorno. Buonasera.
Buonasera. Ciao Misha. Vieni qua, vieni qua.
Stankas. Everyone like gentle with us, and everyone knows here. Not a lot of people live here, and everyone like all the time meet each other and know each other. Misha go to Kirten Garden, and Maestri, amazing, always support him, and children's very nice, very gentle. So for me, very important and nice, Misha growing in interesting culture, and maybe in future he creates something, I don't know.
Ні, звук є, просто можна потім попросити не перекладати це.
When Russia invaded Ukraine, a huge support of the people in Netherlands, because I was understand that they feel together with us, with Ukrainian people, like the same, what we feel. They are with us emotionally and spiritually and physically, and it was important to feel it.
It's comfortable here. It's peaceful, it's easy life here. I mean, not really easy because still, like, yeah, you're a foreigner, and if, like, I'm a freelancer, I don't have here like some stable like contract, you know. For example, these past 2 months, there was no projects because I'm as a freelancer. It's quite hard to be freelancer because sometimes you schedule something and it's like cancel, or the date of performance or tour is changing. I just saw my ballet shoes because I use only ballet shoes, which is comfortable for me, and it's only one model from Ukrainian dance brand. But because of the war in Ukraine, there is problem with logistics, so it's very hard to get these shoes to Amsterdam from Kiev. Of course, I miss my home theater, National Opera of Ukraine, because it's my home, it's my second home, because I growing up there. My mother, she was also dancing National Opera of Ukraine, so it's my actually, even maybe not second, but my main home. It's the National Opera of Ukraine, so yeah, and I really miss the building. You know what I mean? It's incredible atmosphere inside.
In Ukraine, I had my name, I had my certain status as a soloist of National Opera House, and I had my loving audience, and I always felt that the people were waiting for me to sing. They admired me. They still do, and that's the reason why I keeping coming back to Ukraine and giving concerts. There is a huge competition here in Vienna, and all talented young people, mature people, stars, they all come to Vienna. And that makes the story more complicated. We have to start everything from zero. You don't have any official status, just like freelance. To be a freelance after 24 years being a soloist of the first National Opera House of Ukraine, it's a little bit, it's heavy, it's heavy.
When I see these pictures, I say, yes, it was a nice time. So of course, I'm happy to be in Austria, but I'm remembered by this, that we had a great time in Ukraine, and we would be still in Ukraine.
I always wanted to live in my country, next to my family, who are now in Odessa. Sometimes watching the flying rockets out of the window. That's terrible for me.
Є. Мама, привіт.
Привіт, сонечко.
Привіт. Як ви там після вчорашнього?
Як справи?
Після вчорашнього як? Там прильоти, шахіди літали.
Прильоти, да, ночі таке було. Ну, я ж, дідусь хворіє, так я заснула, то чую скрізь сон, що воно там не дуже.
All the time, even before performance, I watch news. What happens with mother, and I know any attacks, and I have alarm. I just switch off only when I have performances. So I'm here, but I still contact with mom. I still contact with my guys from frontline, and I hope many people stay safe.
Sometimes in the news we can read that like, oh, we take back some of our territory, but then when I speak with my friend, I understand like that the price of taking back this small part of the territory, it's a price of few lives of young Ukrainian boys and girls who serve in the army and who sacrifice their life or their legs or their arms to defend our country and to take back the like few meters of our territory from the Russia occupiers. I read yesterday in the news that official statistic in Ukraine, because of the war, we have now almost 50,000 people without legs or hands. 50,000. It's crazy because of the war, because of the missile attack mostly. And it's a lot of civilians and soldiers. It's not only soldiers, it's also civilians, little kids. It's horrible. So this is make me suffer, and yeah, it's crazy.
Жінка, диви. Бачиш, Міш? Пам'ятник, бачиш, знаєш, що це? Ні? Ти до мене, я тобі розкажу. Так, це пам'ятник всім загиблим солдатам у Другій світовій війні. Зрозумів? І вже це була страшна війна, і дуже-дуже багато мільйонів людей загинуло. І така ж війна, яка зараз відбувається. You must know price of liberty, price of this life, normal life. And yeah, and for me very important how he's now, any minutes, any hour, every day, Ukrainian soldiers and people like pay big price for this freedom. So he must remember always this.
Поїдемо купляти, може там в канцелярії буде, Міша. Нам треба купити рюкзак, багато що купити.
I afraid, yes, like people say you're a trader, and like for a lot of people doesn't matter what you're doing, yes? You must be in Ukraine, like, and a lot of people understand me. My guys from frontline, when I speak with them, I always say to the guys, maybe I go back because I feel all the time a little bit ashamed, not a little bit, say, Alexis, dance on stage, do your job, what you do. We can still fight. You can introduce, you be in front line, you watch everything in your eyes. Speak with somebody because you can explain them. Because I meet here people who not believe. Because Russia propaganda very good here, work here.
Yeah, of course, it's like, for me, it's a shame. Yeah, sometimes I think, like, mentally for me, it will be easier to be with them because I mean, like, my soul, my heart will be clear, and my mind will be clear from this, so that I'm not there and my friends are there. Where I am, it's not a front line, it's like a back line, very, very back, far away from the reality of the war, but I'm from a cultural sector, I'm a civilian, and I also have a possibility to popularize Ukrainian art and culture because it's also part of the politic. And it's important to show to the international audience that Ukrainian ballet, it's not similar to Russia, that we have our own identity, that we have our own ballets.
It's very important to have this presence of Ukrainian artists here as well, in the whole world. Because every appearance of Ukrainian artists, every exhibition of Ukrainian artists, it helps to get a message across. This is what even politics cannot do. You can't explain everything, but with music, you can feel it.
Premio Interprete Internazionale ad Oleksii Potionkin. Primo ballerino dell'Opera di Kiev, si è distinto ultimamente come artista ospite di produzioni e galà in Italia e all'estero e recentemente tra i protagonisti delle soirée Rachmaninov ai festival di Nervi e Ravenna.
First, I want to say, like dancer and like artist, it's a big honor for me representing my country here and share the stage with you and with another amazing professional dancers. And second one, I want to say, like human, like father, like son. Thank you everyone and all Italian people for helping my country. And a lot of Ukrainian family finds this here second home. And we keep forever in our hearts. Grazie mille per tutto.
And 6 and 7 and 8 and circle and 2 and 3. Just a small circle going back and 6 and 7, 8. First position, once again en avant, once again en arrière. From a first position you go fifth position, balance, balance, balance. Demi-plié.
We create this foundation and the company United Ukrainian Ballet, traveling around the world, showing the highest level of Ukrainian ballet art, and I'm very happy that we also have this possibility. And thanks to God, we have people in Netherlands who help us to do that and provide us with the money support, provide us with the management support.
Preparatsi, open your heart. Here we go. Feel the arm open. Stretch. Grand plié. Nice. I think it's very important to help and to give positive energy, because if your country is at war and you say, what shall we do? Shall we dance? You know, it's really a contradiction. But what else can we do? You know, we have to fight, and they are strong people. If the war is over, we can go with these people back and give very good vibe, very good positive energy to the people there that have been in terrible situations. So I think it's a very good development, and also for them to keep the positiveness, positive energy, and send that to their country. You need it. You need it. Otherwise you don't have hope and you don't survive. So that's what we do. Développer. Small envelope. Back leg. Enveloppé à la seconde. Watch out for the neck. Make it long in the back. Step up for your own balance. Balance.
Ukrainians teach everybody how to defend themselves, how to live, how to feel. What is the family? What is your country? What is the democracy? What is your real goal in your life?
I understand that I'm here for a reason. I'm here because I make money, and every month I send to my friends. Every month I send money to support their battalion needs. They will have a possibility to buy some medical equipment or military equipment, like a bulletproof vest, helmets, like some bandages, etc. And it's very important.
We are preparing for a charity concert with the best pieces of Italian repertoire and, of course, Ukrainian folk songs and some masterpieces from Ukrainian composers. This is our support. This is what we can do for our country nowadays. Yeah, everybody does what he can. Someone is feeding the army, helping, searching some materials, etc., and the others are making cultural diplomacy.
When I will come back to Kiev, I don't know, I will just collect all of my friends together in one place and my family, and we will just, I don't know, having fun, celebrate, enjoy the moment. And yeah, just we'll be happy.
First, what I do, it's I go to tomb of my father in Kiev, and at the same time I want to go maybe to some theater to continue work, do some job, and I want maybe create, project something with Italy and Ukraine, do some event together. It's very important for everyone.
I will invite all my relatives and we will make a great party for our victory. That's going to be the first step. And then everybody will find a special role for himself to build up this country again, to build a new Ukraine.